my truckers and truckettes. This is Wayne with Wayne's Journal of Trucking, back again, showing you what I'm driving through. I'm somewhere on the south side of Nowhere, Michigan, and this is what I'm driving through. I have a load I had to pick up somewhere in Michigan, and it has to be dropped off in Edison, New Jersey, which I had dropped a load off in Edison before, so that shouldn't be a problem as far as finding the place. Edison, I mean. I don't know if it's the same exact building, but I've been to Edison. But anyway, this is what I'm driving through. And as, I don't know if you can see it on film or on video, but my wipers have ice on them, so they're doing absolutely no good. Visibility very low in these icy conditions. My broker keeps sending me to these extreme northern routes. Why, you might ask? Because they pay more for him. They don't pay any much more or any much less for me. So I am thinking about talking to the owner and having him get rid of this dispatch and find me someone else. He's being greedy. He doesn't have any care for human life. Last night, he asked me by phone, "How bad is it out there? How bad is it out there?" I was at a Pilot Flying J after I dropped off a load, and he was asking me how bad it was out there, because sometimes the weather people can be exaggerating. No. When the weatherman or woman or person, whatever you want to call them, say that there is extreme weather conditions, stay off the road. They're not exaggerating. They are telling the truth. And he ignores the fact that there is absolutely, positively no way I should be driving in these extreme weather conditions. But here I am on the south side of Nowhere, Michigan, driving a load from the south side of Nowhere, Michigan, to Edison, New Jersey. Anyway, you see, when it comes to greed, it gets you nowhere. If you be patient, be cautious, be safe, that takes you somewhere in the long run. Because I already know that I'm supposed to be somewhere south doing southern routes. And then the trucker says, well, it's pretty bad in Texas right now. Okay, well, there's North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana I could be dealing with right now. But no, he sends me on these extreme northern routes so he can get more money and lessen my lifespan. So, or life expectancy, I should say. Do you know that your life expectancy goes down 50% when you drive on any highway or interstate in good weather, in dry weather? So can you imagine your life expectancy on the interstate and highways in this type of weather? So I am really thinking about having the owner of this company get me another broker that has care over human life more than he does a dollar. Because driving in weather like this, I just slid a little bit, guys. I caught it though. I just slid just a little bit, but I caught it. It's not worth any amount of money. You know, in my opinion. I'm taking my time. I'm going about 55 miles an hour. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm sliding down this highway going 55 miles an hour. Taking my time. You see, I'm not worried about my driving. I lived in Rhode Island for 20 years. I lived in Michigan for about, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 years. So I am very experienced in driving in weather conditions such as this. So I'm not worried about my driving per se. Others driving, other people on the road speeding on their cell phones, which is a contradiction because I'm on mine right now, don't supposed to be, but still. Somebody like this guy passing me right here. Like I said, I'm going 55, so he must be going at least 65, which is the speed limit for this road for trucks. For cars, it's 70. He's actually going 65 to 70 miles an hour on this icy road in a car. And it's drivers like that and drivers like this that I am worried about. Because trust me, if this truck starts to spin out right now, I am not going to have enough time to avoid the accident at all. So I am definitely, and I mean definitely, thinking about having the owner of this company that I work for switch out dispatches with, brokers with someone else, because I am not going to keep doing this all winter. It's too dangerous. My safety comes first. And like I said before, I'm not worried about my driving, but I am worried about drivers like this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy in front of me right here. That truck that just passed, that other car that just passed, is who I am worried about. You know? This is too extreme to be going at those speeds. But you can tell a native, like I said before on another video, you can tell a native because they drive on these roads like they're dry. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And he's driving a pickup. Do you know how light a pickup truck is in the back? Very light. If he decides to spin out right now, I'm not going to be able to stop in time. So, anyway, I've said my prayers. I'm trucking along at 55 miles an hour, watching these fools, and I mean fools, fly by me at 65, 70 miles an hour like this road is dry. And it's not. It's snowy, icy. And I'm not going to participate in that type of madness. So, for all you future box truck drivers or tractor trailer drivers out there, remember, when you're driving in conditions like this, slow down, keep your eyes on the road. Stay off of your cell phone. And use caution. And I mean use caution in order to stay safe on these type of roads in this type of weather. All right, guys? This is Wayne's Journal of Trucking. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be talking to you in a few. Peace.